get to is we're going to wrap things up with a little bit of TV. And I can tell you I've done halfway decent on this.
$60.
Here we go. Off we go. See you on the other side.
Feel if your sole claim to fame came at the age of 18 months because you had a bad case of diaper rash?
I do have to tell you, he has a habit of not wearing pants when he's in the booth. So
he won't be wearing.
Hey contestants, it's Groundhog's Day, the day where we celebrate a groundhog's
third shout out.
ability to predict the weather. How many people do we have playing? One
Just
player.
one.
Fantastico. Go ahead and type in your name.
not wearing pants when he's in the booth.
Oh yeah. Do you want a 7-question tournament length game or a full 21-question full game?
21.
All over it for you.
Use it.
Full
30
game.
seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B on your keyboard. That's B as in starlight, star bright.
20 seconds.
Hey, is something wrong with the chroma key, or is Schmitty just holding his breath again?
Ooh, 20. Hey, when a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on the keyboard, all right? Follow me? It's real easy.
10 seconds.
see you later.
9, 8, 7,
And
6,
get rid of the death
5,
Steel tourniquet,
4,
Okay,
absolutely
go to
free.
black.
Limb whacker. Slims and trims by removing limbs.
That sounds painful.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hello, my name is Schmitty. This is You Don't Know Jack TV. If you would like a written transcript of today's show, just keep a pencil handy. Okay, hey, you playing by yourself this time? All right, make the most of what you got. That's what I always say. All right, here we go. Throw me a category.
Question 1 is taped before a live studio audience.
We're calling this one $6 million plus foreign grosses. $2,000 for correct answer. Forward march. Say the actress playing Steve Austin and Jamie Summers' bionic friend in The Bionic Showdown were bionic in an action flick in which she starred. What might we see? Jordan doing 600 push-ups in G.I. Jane. Ripley punching out an alien in Alien. Lorna stopping bullets in Lethal Weapon 3. Or Annie outrunning the bus in Speed.
I think that was Bullock.
The woman who played Kate, the bionic cohort of Steve Austin and Jamie Summers in The Bionic Showdown, was Sandra Bullock, who played Annie in Speed and Speed 2.
I remember this because of
So
Flora.
when Dennis Hopper puts the bomb on Sandra
I was
Bullock,
looking
does that
things
mean
up
she'd have to keep running
because-
faster than 55 miles per hour?
Hey, look, a quarter.
I was looking things up because to do this thing with Sandra Bullock, because I noted that she was actually in the sitcom version of Working Girl. And in middle of that, I noticed that, yes, she actually also wasn't the Bionic Woman. So that was rather fascinating. We'll resume now.
All right, I need a category. I believe this one is called It Would Have to Be on a Premium Channel. $3,000 for this one. See what you can do with this one. If there were an Alien Nation spin-off that focused on the newcomers' reproductive practices, what would it be called? Father Knows Breast, Make Room in Daddy, My Three Dads, or America's Funniest Home Videos?
I'm gonna guess it's Make Room and Daddy.
In the third trimester, those disgusting freaks in Alien Nation actually transfer their babies from mama's belly to daddy's. Just think, all those beer-bellied scumbags you see walking around the street might actually be carrying otherworldly cargo. Let that be a lesson to you. Category, please.
This is question 3.
For your viewing pleasure, call your cable company and say hi. $1,000 at stake on this one. Oh, do you remember MTV's olden days before Jenny McCarthy? Remember those trademark funky graphics they had? Because of the image used in MTV's original promos, who would be a good choice for a guest VJ for an anniversary celebration? Astronaut Neil Armstrong, President Ronald Reagan, Surgeon General C. Everett Koop, or mass murderer Charles Manson?
That would be astronaut Neil Armstrong.
MTV's original logo was a flashing neon-colored picture of the 1969 moon landing. That's one small step for network.
That's a network, Neil.
Oh, darn it. Time to pick a category.
What's
Here
up,
we
Mr.
have
Peterson?
Pull My Fingers. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, yo, you, over here. Okay, good. Now, look at this picture and tell me, if a hippie gives you this sign, what is he saying to you? The visitors have arrived. Danger! In Orkin, which is honor. Or, somewhere a Vulcan is crying.
I think Danger in Oregon?
No new, pal. Should have picked this one. When Samantha from Bewitched has to give Darren her word, she gives him the witch's honor sign. Now, tell me again, why doesn't he let her perform magic? Give me a category.
Because he's a whiny crybaby, that's why.
Let's see what we got going. Cliff, stop complaining and go to work for once. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. See if you can wrap your skull around this. If lovable doctor and family man Cliff Huxtable from The Cosby Show wanted to recreate Bill Cosby's very first network TV role, what might you see him do on the show? Teach his kids the basics of spying, dance and sing about Texaco with his kids, introduce his kids to his animated friends, or try to guess what his kids do for a living.
I think it would be teaching his kids the basic of spying.
Bill Cosby co-starred on that 60s show I Spy. Yeah, Cliff Huxtable will make a great spy. Nobody will spot him in those sweaters he wears. All right, pick a category. Well, look what you just happened upon, my little friend. You got yourself a dis or dat. This dis or dat category name is Them's My Choppers, boy. Now, I'm going to list off 7 TV shows, and for each one, I want you to tell me if the show primarily features a hot motorcycle or a hot helicopter. Oh, yeah, baby. As each show comes up, if it features a hot motorcycle, you press 1. If it features a hot helicopter, press 2. And to skip it, press 4. You get $500 for each right answer, and you lose $500 for a wrong answer or one you don't get to. All right, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Magnum PI, motorcycle or helicopter?
Helicopter.
Riptide.
Helicopter.
Street Hawk.
A motorcycle.
Airwolf.
Helicopter.
Renegade.
Motorcycle.
Blue Thunder.
Helicopter.
Last one, Chopper 1.
Helicopter.
That'd be 7. Well, damn, I got nothing to criticize here. Thanks a lot. Here you go. All right, you got some cash. Category, please.
Hi.
Order. Don't shoot. Got him order.
Tonight. Savory.
I love you, question 7.
Well, what do we have here? Addicted to soap. You get it right, you get 2K. Okay, this here is a fill in the blank, so get ready to start typing because I'm telling you, this is driving me crazy. I cannot think of the name of this TV show. You gotta help me out. It's a soap opera that first aired on ABC for like 5 years. All the action takes place in this creepy town called Collinsport, Maine. They had a remake of the show in the early 90s. The main character is this really...
Oh, I got it. It's Dark Shadows.
Dark Shadows, that weird soap opera that was on ABC from 1966
And also
to 71. It was all about Barnabas Collins, that blood-sucking old vampire that lived in that big mansion in Collinsport. It was the first and so far only occult soap opera, although some people believe that Erica Kane on All My Children is really a witch, unless I misheard them. All right, I need a category. May I introduce, I guess you don't know the way to San Jose. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Okay, free your mind. Which of these places with the arrows on the famous signpost from MASH not help you find? A Thai restaurant in Bangkok, a karaoke bar in Tokyo, a nightclub in San Francisco, or a hot dog stand at Coney Island?
I don't think there's any Coney Island thing.
See, you always think that any answer with a wiener in it is right, don't you? Let me show you what I would have picked. That MASH signpost does not have an arrow pointing to Bangkok. But listen, if you go down the road, take a left, go straight for 2 miles, there's a Korean gas station attendant who can get you some great takeout from Peking. You just tell him Schmitty sent you. Throw me a category. All right, give it up for, where's the fifth dimension on this damn map? I'm gonna give away $3,000 this time. Heads up, here it comes. According to the show's introduction, which of these is a place where the Twilight Zone exists? Between science and superstition, between the conscious and the subconscious, between reality and illusion, or between Arby's and Taco Bell?
I think it's...
No, but I've noticed that seems to be where your answers come from.
Oh. It was 3,
Here's
wasn't
the one
it?
you didn't pick. According to good old Rod Serling, the Twilight Zone is the middle ground between light and shadow, science and superstition. Kind of like Utah. Give me a category.
Fair play.
Shake hands with Saturday Night's All Right for Flippin' Channels. We're playing for $3,000 this time. All right, we all know about a little show called Saturday Night Live, right? But I wonder if you could tell me which of these Saturday night shows was never on the air? Saturday Night Trivia Quiz, Saturday Night Live with Howard Cosell, Saturday Night with Connie Chung, or Saturday Night Dance Party?
Howard Cosell thing actually does exist. I'm pretty sure there was a Connie Chung news magazine thingy. I'm going to go with Trivia Quiz.
Never been a show called Saturday Night Trivia Quiz. I mean, come on, what kind of loser has time to sit around staring at a screen answering useless, unimportant questions? Let's move on. Now, if this were a TV show, this is where you get up and use the bathroom, but I'm in kind of a hurry, so let's move right into round 2. Now, in round 2, every question is worth twice as much, so there's going to be some big cash moving around. Let's get to it. All right, pick a category. Let's have a big warm welcome for Kenneth Does the Wave. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Hey, remember when newsman Dan Rather was assaulted by that guy that kept asking, "What's the frequency, Kenneth?" Well, say Dan Rather had referred the assailant to the organization that actually assigns TV frequencies. What might Dan have said? Go ask the BBC, Bartholomew. Try calling the RDA, Spencer. Check with the FCC, Rudolph. Or talk to the AAP, Waylon.
I would be checking with the FCC, or Federal Communications Commission.
FCC, it stands for the Federal Communications Commission, the very kind people responsible for organizing radio and television frequencies. I'm not sure what Dan Rather's assailant's name was, but what if it were actually Rudolph? You know, I bet he'd feel really stupid after he called Dan Kenneth. He doesn't even look like a Kenneth. Time to pick a category. This category is known as All Beef Patty and Her Special Sauce. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. Hey, they laugh alike, they walk alike at times. You guessed it, they even talk alike. It's those kooky cousins, Kathy and Patty, from the Patty Duke Show. Let's say you want to weasel your way into Cousin Patty's good graces. According to the theme to the Patty Duke Show, what should you give Patty to make her lose control? A bucket of lard, a ham sandwich, steakums, or an Oscar Mayer wiener?
I think it's a hot dog that makes her lose control.
As the song goes, Patty loves to rock and roll. A hot dog makes her lose control. Damn, I wonder what she'd do for a Polish kielbasa. All right, I need a category.
15!
Coming at you. Guys who wear more makeup than Tammy Faye. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Hey, do you remember that made-for-TV movie where the rock group Kiss encounters a wacky phantom? Do you? Huh? Please? Say yes? Given where Kiss faces the phantom,
yes.
Which of the following scenes would you most likely see? Paul Stanley riding the merry-go-round, Gene Simmons licking the president, Ace Frehley singing with Pavarotti, or Peter Criss running from a lion?
Yeah, they at the park.
In 1978, Kiss starred in Kiss Meets the Phantom of the park being an amusement park. And what a brilliant examination of contemporary mores that film was. Like the scene where the band is sunbathing with their makeup still on, it exemplifies our fascination with creating our own image. There's no joke here. It's just that Kiss always makes me think about the bigger picture. Throw me a category. Hey, stress cut with lime sword.
Gibberish question.
Let's see if you can make some sense out of this gibberish category. Take it easy. My bird's in labor. $10,000 right off the bat for this one. Okay, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this thing, but every second and a half, I'm gonna take some of that cash back. Okay, how about you take a look and tell me, with what song lyric does this gibberish phrase rhyme? My dove do.
My dove do. Who shoved tree?
And don't be thrown off by the punctuation.
Do you love me?
First clue, it's sung to kids. Go for it. Type in your answer and hit return.
Birdie!
Frankly, I don't care how he feels about me. If I see him on the street, he's going down.
There is a decent amount of people that don't
Category,
like Birdie.
please.
However, Caillou, on the other hand, that who drives me nuts.
And our special guest tonight, anything for a vote. One right answer and you got $6,000 coming at you. All right, let's imagine that Bill Clinton goes absolutely nuts and decides that everything he needs to know about running the country, he can learn from TV. If President Clinton were to follow the example of the president on the 80s sitcom Hail to the Chief, what would he have to do? Clone himself, get a sex change operation, become black, or become 40 years younger?
I think Hail to the Chief was about a woman.
On that show, Hail to the Chief, the president is played by Patty Duke. So, aside from becoming a transsexual, Bill would also have to become really, really perky. All right, pick a category. This one's called, In a Past Life, I Was Desperate for Work. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. One question coming right up. If David Duchovny were to model his X-Files character, Agent Mulder, after the DEA agent he played on another show, what would he do on the job? Bake Cancer Man a cherry pie, borrow an outfit from Scully, use the cell phone in his shoe, or amuse the aliens with a soft shoe routine?
Oh, God.
Here's the one the winners pick. Before he was Agent Mulder, David Duchovny played the cross-dressing DEA agent Dennis/Denise on Twin Peaks. And hey, look at it this way. If he gets fired from the DEA for cross-dressing, he can always go to work for the Clinton administration. Give me a category.
Today I learned.
Open wide and get ready for, give me some skin. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. All right, here's a little helpful hint for you. Ophthalmologists recommend you visit the eye doctor once a year. Say your eye doctor tells you that your eyesight has deteriorated from watching the Playboy channel without getting it de-scrambled. What would be the most appropriate response? Damn that tap scan! Oh, you fiendish bandwidth! I suffer for the sublexial! Or, it's that cursed encryption!
It would be encryption.
When you get a TV signal, it's all changed and everything, so it can't be received without a decoder. That's encryption. And contrary to any other rumor you may have heard, that's the thing that makes you go blind. Time to pick a category. Today's specialties include NBC and the Valley of the Fat Beats. 4K coming your way for a right answer. You know, it's really sad that not many rappers give their props to the old school king, former Today Show host Dave Garroway. Because he always closed the Today Show this way. What phrase shows that Dave Garroway was down for the real? Courage, and we out. Peace, or that's the way it is. Does this ring a bell? Dave Garroway, the original host of the Today Show, used to close out the show with a simple peace, but not before sending a shout out to his main man, DJ Fred Muggs. Throw me a category.
All right.
Let's take a look at Morning, Noon, and Ted Night. Heads up, this one's gonna be $6,000. Hey kids, it's howdy doody time. Too Close for Comfort is set in a cool house in San Francisco. According to the show, if the house were still being used as it was originally, what would be a better name for the series? Too Close for Convicts, Zoo Close for Comfort, Two Horrors for Comfort, or Glue Horse for Comfort. No. Well, that'll make an exciting story, won't it? In the show Too Close for Comfort, the house the Rushes live in was originally a whorehouse.
Hey, Dad, you want to see a trick?
All right, I need a category. The category is, in a manner of speaking, how does $4,000 grab you? Okay, take a look at the following analogy, and when you know the answer, speak to me by buzzing in. You got it? Jesus is to parable as Gerald McBoing Boing is to syncope, anagram, sound effects, or alliteration. Come on, take it! Just as Jesus often spoke in parables, Gerald McBoing Boing is a 1950s cartoon boy who speaks in sound effects. My disciples, take these loaves and fishes and... Category, please.
All right, here we go. Jack Attack.
Welcome to the Jack Attack. When you see two words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I'll give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Those guys got theme. Now it's time to see what you got.
Oh, it's Hank Jr.? All my rowdy friends are coming over tonight. And it's Bill Haley. Yeah, of course. Rock around the clock. Replacements. Oh, the Rugrats, my bad. Waylon Jennings. That would be Joe Cocker. Sinatra. Love and Marriage. Quit hitting Cocker. We already saw that.
Yeah, you're some kind of small wonder, my friend. Let's look at your final score. There it is. Wow, that was an exciting game. That was a real thrill. You were the best player we've had by far. Now do me a favor, will you? Look to your left, now look to your right, and now repeat after me.
Nice work, people. Congratulate yourselves. We pulled off another one. Hey, Raul, can we go home or are we playing another one of these?
Hey there, player. Congratulations on making the high scoreboard. Some people like to call it the high scoreboard. I prefer to call the scoreboard, which is high. It's all semantics. If you'd like to play again, let me know.
You need the roaster. By fitting snugly on any pet loop or with the optional quick draw.
All right. And this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack TV. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, hit the notification bell, leave a comment in the section below.